Also, we're gonna, now I can't start. Oh, and we're starting? Oh my God. Hi friends, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel, Vegan Vittoria. Today what we're going to be doing is a vegan grocery list. I've had many requests for this, so I'm really excited to show you how to set yourselves up for success. And we're going to do first the dry goods so you can stock your pantry, and then we'll do the fresh produce so you'll know what to get in terms of fruits and vegetables. So also, before we dive in, what I really want to say to you is thank you. I acknowledge you for enjoying the videos and giving me such positive feedback. I really appreciate you. And I would love to hear more from you. I've really enjoyed your comments so far. And so my request now to you is do share. Share these videos if you've enjoyed them. Do hit the like button and also subscribe. This will really help to promote the victory of vegan cooking. I'm going to take you shopping in my kitchen, and what a lot of people don't realize is that buying these vegan items are actually often cheaper than your typical non-vegan ones, and also easier to find. They're all located in your local grocery stores, so you don't have to go to any expensive specialty exclusive store. Even if you don't go shopping physically, you can buy a lot of these items on Amazon. What we're also going to go over is a full day schedule. So meals from breakfast to snack time, and then lunch, dinner, and even desserts. So that way you've got a general idea of what you can make that's vegan in a whole day. And then also, all these items have a lot of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fiber, protein, amino acids, and so just know that these all are very nutritious, and you're going to just set yourself up for success. So to just now dive right in, I'm going to start with our breakfast section that I've made. So for example, oats are really great to use. They're cheap, they're quick and easy, and you can even do what's called overnight oats. That's becoming really popular. So you can soak them overnight in water or in a plant-based milk. And then in the morning you've got your breakfast already ready to go, and it's great for your digestion when you've soaked them. And then it's really fun to top. What I recommend, I love dried fruits, and here I just have some dates and figs. They're such a great snack, and also maybe you're wanting some sugary item that you're just craving for. These are a great way to just satiate that sweet tooth. I know I have one, so I like putting dried fruits or fresh fruits on my oatmeal or cereal in the morning. And then even seeds are really fun to sprinkle on your breakfast item as well. These are some, they're called power snacks, or organic, and also a lot of these products are organic. So it may not be organic, and that's okay. At least I'm just intentional about picking out organic products when I can, and also, they'll have less preservatives and pesticides, and you know what, of course it's better for the environment too. So I do look for organic when I can. These are really great snacks. They're all loaded with ingredients of superfoods, so they're really fun to have on the go when you just want a little snack, or for your breakfast with coffee if you're doing something quick. And then we have our chia seeds. They're so fun to put into your yogurt, like a cashew or coconut yogurt, and then they're fun to cook with too. I love it with the coconut milk, and then it gets nice and like a tapioca pudding consistency. So that's a really quick, easy dessert as well, but fun for a quick breakfast. And they're great to, like I said, cook with to get a certain type of more moldable consistency. And then nuts are great, whether you get them raw or toasted or season them on your own. Maybe, savory with some spices or sweet, and it's a great snack. Wonderful to cook with and bake with, of course, but we also have these plant-based snack bars. So whether you're going to have it for a quick breakfast in the morning or take it on the go with you for the day, what I also love to do is, when I look at the ingredients, sometimes I don't want to read through a whole number of items, and you can just go to the allergens at the bottom. Like for example, this one says contains peanut, soy, and coconut. So right there, it's really quick, because a lot of items that are non-vegan, it'll say dairy or egg, for example. So this is wonderful to cook with or bake with. So if you add the flax meal and water, you can actually get an egg-like consistency and that's your egg replacer. And then so good for your digestion. As you can see with like my Indian top, you know, I lived in India, many other countries, and I just, Indian food is really close to my heart. So this is stir up with your veggies, and it'll be a savory item, and so it's quick and easy to use, and also quite cheap at the Indian grocery store. So another thing too, a lot of these items you can find even at Indian stores or at the Asian market stores as well. So a lot of good tips for you. So moving on over here, we have beans, and you know what? Dried beans are so cheap, depending on your day. You know, maybe you're tired or you haven't gone to the store, whatever the case, you're short on time, but the dried beans will take extra time, so all you do is soak them overnight in regular water and or for 8 hours, and then that way the next day you can cook them, and then you can use them in so many different fun things, whether it's going to be like a chili or mixed in with your pasta. Maybe make a bean burger or burrito. We recommend beans on hand. There's so many different varieties out there, and especially if you get them at the Asian stores, it's quite cheap. And then of course, getting the canned ones, you'll just open a can and you'll have a dinner in minutes. So I do recommend having the canned beans as well, because they're already cooked. So I'm going to do a video on the hummus too. Hummus is one of my favorite foods, so I could definitely live off of hummus. So we will do a really special one for you on hummus. So tomato, I recommend having like tomato sauce or paste or diced tomato, because it's just so handy to have, whether you're going to make some type of chili or sauce. You can also get the pasta sauce, and then that way, you know, you can open your pasta sauce ready to go with some noodles in minutes. So rice cakes are fun to have just because they're gluten-free. Maybe you want a quick snack, and even for breakfast they're great to also to have some type of like nut butter, and then you can make like a seed combination and then just spread that onto your nut butter, and then you've got your toast or your rice cake and you're out the door. Here we have some dried mushrooms. So what's great about these is you just have them on hand, and maybe you haven't gone to the grocery store. So with your dried mushrooms, you can just rehydrate them with a little bit of water and they're ready to go. So also you can use that, you know, nice juice that you get from the mushroom water. It's great to cook with too for more flavor. Okay, so now moving on to our noodles. There's so many different types of noodles that are out there, whether it's going to be an Italian type of pasta, and of course for gluten-free they have veggie pastas. There's so many different types now I've seen at the store, whether it's like lentil or chickpea or zucchini. Of course you can make your own like zucchini, they're called zoodles, so zucchini noodles, or also the spaghetti squash, but we'll go into all the vegetables afterwards. But for typical types of noodles like rice noodles or sweet potato, so what I recommend is seaweed. So I'll definitely be doing a video on sushi. I really love sushi, and you will also appreciate the effort that goes into making sushi when you go to a restaurant. You know, we take it for granted, but it is that labor of love. So we're going to do a fun vegan sushi. So these are great because you can just chop them up, or you know, and sprinkle them onto your meal, or incorporate it into your soups or curry whenever you want to have a little bit of that fishy essence. Also, we have here these nori sheets, and so these are just great to snack on. They're flavored, and you know, I found these actually at this discounted type of like grocer outlet store, and they're so cheap. You know, you buy in bulk size, and it's just a wonderful snack to have. It's also just great to sprinkle onto your meal, whatever it is. And then, of course, we have to have chocolate. So dark chocolate is readily available everywhere today, even in gas stations. And now here are items that I just took out of my refrigerator. And so we'll start with like the vegan cheeses. You can find cream cheese, obviously the different types of cheeses that are made from like nuts or soy, depending on your needs. There's a big variety out there, a lot of different flavors, and they're so wonderful to cook with or just dress onto your food. Vegan butters are also wonderful to have on hand. They taste great. I really love it for just spreading onto whatever type of bread or baking with. So you can get different types of vegetable butters, or even like a seed butter like sunflower butter. Here Here we have also tofu. It is so versatile to work with, so it's really wonderful to have on hand. You can freeze it, and when you cook it, it gets this really lovely spongy texture, so it's really a great alternative to some type of meat, and I definitely recommend that technique. And of course you can get the different types of tofu, whether it's going to be, from soft to super firm. So you have a lot of variety on tofus. Here we have avocado. I mean, who doesn't love avocado unless you're allergic? I'm sorry. And it is actually just so great to put it into your salad. It's really great to have, so I do recommend having your avocado, and guests love it when you have a need to make something really quick. It's so lovely just to have, sliced avocado on the side with really whatever meal you're going to be serving. I have here mixed berry jam. I just love jam and different flavors, and so it's just great to also have that when you want like a nice quick snack on crackers or on your toast, or of course using your desserts. Something great too is even make it into your salad dressing. So it's quick and easy to do your own salad dressing as well. I do recommend having a variety of sauces on hand, especially a hot sauce, and maybe a thicker type of sauce that you can just throw into your chili or pasta or something. Also get the different types of Asian sauces. That way you can mix it into your stir fry or soup. And so there's a lot of different also Thai paste that I like to use, and it'll just help you to cut on time. You can also make your own spice mix in advance and then have it ready to go, put a little oil, put it in a jar in your fridge, and then you've got your nice homemade spice paste to use in the future. Also, these are really great to have on hand, which are the fermented soybean paste, so you can put that into your stir fry as well. And it's just really nice to have that special flavor that you get from the fermentation. So it's definitely great to stock yourself up with like onion, ginger, garlic. It's so wonderful to add so much more flavor to whatever it is you're making. And then it's really great to also get some colorful veggies. I mean, cauliflower is so beautiful, whether it's the pristine white or you get the purple cauliflower or orange. I mean, I love the colors, the green one as well, and then put it all together and you've got like a rainbow assortment for a delicious vegetable medley, or keep it raw and put it into your salad mix or pasta salad. So definitely it's fun to get some colorful vegetables that you really, look forward to eating and enjoying. So rainbow carrots are fun. All these different varietals of rainbow vegetables are so great, like the rainbow chard as well. I mean, it's just like eating artwork. They're just nature's beauty, really. It's really fun to have like easy to eat fruits on hand. The main point is that you're just reaching for quick items, and it's going to be a healthier option versus some packaged snack with a lot of the preservatives and sodium and sugar. So definitely setting yourself up with snacks that are just easy to eat will be really helpful. A friend of mine has a lemon tree, so if you're lucky enough to know someone in the area with orange tree or lemon, often they have way too much, and you could definitely treat them with some wonderful, say, lavender lemonade, or make lemon cake or lemon tarts. There's so many fun things to do. Pickled lemon, it's really great to experiment and just enjoy it, or just a slice in your water and you'll actually drink more water throughout the day. So I recommend having the lemon and oranges on hand and adding a little bit of that citrus into your sauce or soup or curry. I mean, it just really takes the flavor to the next level, and it just rounds out your flavor. So always using citrus is key. Fresh tomatoes are great to have as well, because I know for me personally, I love to cook Indian items, like maybe a dal if you're doing one, which is, the lentil dish, really yummy in that. Also, even having frozen veggies on hand is just so great to have, and you're ready to go. If you come home from a long day, you've already got a package of pre-cut and they're frozen veggies. Stir fry it up, put it into whatever it is that you're already cooking, whether it's a combination of some starch. It's just so nice to have those vegetables. So I'm sure you've seen there's a lot of different types of plant-based milks that are out there. I just happen to have some almond and hemp on hand, and you can get them flavored, as in like with vanilla, or sweetened or non-sweetened. So it's great to have those, because then again, you're just ready to go with your oat milk or coconut or rice. any of these different types of milks, and then you can put it into your cereal or breakfast item. They're great to cook with as well, or kind of sweeten up your sauce or gravy, for example, and see what you create. It's really wonderful to have friends over and cook a new dish for them, because you're getting to experiment. I know for me, I love cooking much more for others than just for myself. So you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. I love posting photos of like funny vegan memes, or of course great recipes, and I do promote my own recipes and even others, so I love to share. So I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Oh, that's what they do?
Yeah.
Oh!
So they know which take.
Having like frozen veggies. Oh, I'm so thirsty. Okay, I'm so out of breath. It's a lot of talking. Okay, back. All right.